Hello, I'm Taylor Tedder, City Manager for Boulder City, and welcome to the latest episode of Tedder Talks, a once-a-month look at issues and people impacting Boulder City. 2024 is shaping up to be a busy election year, where we'll have a presidential preference primary. We have 3 elections, including one that is new for Nevada. Joining me today to explain is Clark County's Registrar of Voters, Lorena Portillo. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So what is a presidential preference primary?
A presidential preference primary is where the voters will select the candidate that is either in the Democratic Party or in the Republican Party in the presidential ballot to move forward to the November general election ballot. We are legally required to conduct one this year.
And can voters switch parties?
Yes, for example, if the voter now is a nonpartisan, that is okay. The voter can switch party now, which is the preference because we want to make sure the voter gets their election materials ahead of time with the right ballot contests and candidates. So they can do it now, or if they're inspired until early voting or on election day, we have same-day registration. They can change their parties then at the voting site if they have the required and valid identification.
So what happens if a voter prefers not to declare a party?
They can do that. They can remain nonpartisan. In order to participate in the presidential preference primary, they will need to be either affiliated with the Republican Party or Democratic Party.
If you're on the Republican primary, you have that list of candidates.
Right.
And then if you're on the Democratic Party, that list of candidates. And if you're nonpartisan, you would not have either of those.
Right, you wouldn't participate,
okay.
Correct.
What's the deadline to register to vote in Clark County?
We have standard registration, which is January 9th. If you mail in your registration or you register through the DMV, it is January 9th. It's very important to remember that's 28 days before Election Day. And then after that, the voter can just register online or update their registration online up till Election Day. So we have same-day registration as well, but the voter must have the required identification to present at the polls. So we strongly encourage everyone to register now or update their registration. That way they're 2024 ready for the presidential preference primary.
Okay, and so you can register through the DMV, you can register online.
Absolutely. We can mail a registration if they don't want to leave the comfort of their home. We could mail one. Even better, if they have a valid driver's license or identification from the state of Nevada, they can do it online. They can do it from the comfort of their home through the Secretary of State's website.
Well, that sounds like the process is pretty easy and convenient. So will voters be able to also mail in their ballots this time?
Absolutely. We will continue to provide postage paid return envelopes for those that want to vote by mail. Very important for them to look at their mail ballot packet, but even more important is making sure they're affiliated to the party of their choice so they can receive the mail ballot if that's the way they want to vote. If we don't have that in time, they will not receive their mail ballot packet. The return envelope will have postage paid and they can just send it back to us and we'll process it accordingly.
Sounds easy. So what are the key dates that voters need to remember and the best website to go for the information?
Absolutely. Again, the standard registration deadline, January 9th, and we will have early voting. It will be 7 days of early voting. It starts January 27th through February 2nd. Election Day is February 6th. That'll be the last opportunity for folks to participate in the presidential preference primary. And we have more information at our website at www.clarkcountynv.gov/vote, or you can call us at 702-455-8683, and we'll be happy to help in English, Filipino, or Spanish.
Thank you so much for the information and your time today. Really appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having us.
So be sure to check out Tedder Talks once a month at bcnv.org/Tedder. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next month for the next Tedder Talks.